Last time on D&D, we did some shopping around town. Oscar made some new friends. I can't recall exactly what everyone got when they were doing shopping. I believe Oscar hasn't even done it yet. But when Oscar did his shopping, he managed to break a wall that he repaired himself. And amid that repair, he had a discussion with the man who locked him out of the room, the dwarf. In that discussion, he ended up showing a displacer pelt. And that pelt, he then negotiated that they would deal with it and turn it into something he could use. Aside from that, he also made a friend with was it a kobold?
Mm-hmm.
And the kobold was rather likable for Oscar. They became close friends fairly quickly. In fact, Oscar ended up making a statue, which apparently in kobold culture makes him a god. So we made friends. Everybody else struck up their own deals. And aside from that, we were waiting for Oscar to do her shopping. What did I miss?
You missed the fact that the only reason why Asuka hadn't done her shopping yet was a certain lizard got loose and was wreaking havoc on a random stand with food.
Ah, yes. Seems about right.
Yeah, alright. I'm actually going to roll a dice real quick and find out which one of you is getting the tokens. So give me 1 second.
Yeah, I made out like a bandit. I got 4 whole normal small potions. Yeah, and a scroll.
Laughs and half plate armor and all the greater potions.
Alright.
Oh.
Mexter, you feel your pockets get a little bit heavier as 3 tokens slide into your pocket
Tokens for what?
to get a
Discount
percentage
tokens.
off.
Oh, discount.
These will
Doesn't
help
matter.
throughout the campaign, the rest of the campaign, because every place that you guys will go now will have a merchant's guild, and that's where these items get used at for a percentage off of items.
Oh,
Hell
one
yeah.
thing I did forget to mention is the kobold explained currency to Oscar, so he understands that.
Trading in general.
Nice. Hell yeah, so 3 of them?
Yep, you got 3 of them, so that's 30% off.
Okay. I mean, it's going to be a while before I can even use any of them, but hell yeah, thank you.
That works for any shop you guys come across. So, like, if you guys find a random shop out in this world, you'll be able to use your percentage off for whatever they got.
Oh. Yeah, no, I gotta wait till I get paid for something again. Tap. I spent the majority of my money on one potion for, not gonna say his name, Crack. But he wanted it, so I bought it for him.
I just kind of had a funny idea. Can I roll for Oscar to remember that Mexter was holding some of his gold? Now that he knows what gold is?
I don't think you'd remember that.
Yeah.
Been for far too long.
Yeah,
Well,
you
that's
can
what the
roll a
intelligence
wisdom.
check would be for.
Well,
Wisdom?
wisdom or intelligence, it don't matter which one you roll.
Wisdom
you
would
roll
be
one of them.
much better for me, but intelligence seems more appropriate, so I'm going to do
Yeah. Intelligence with
I got
that
a 10.
negative one. Yeah, you don't remember.
That's fair.
I don't even think I have that much left anyways. Majority of your money is spent.
I can loan you some.
All right. With that, you finally get Goose under control. Goose has had his fill of this food. Thankfully, whoever was at the shop was scared enough that they ran away because it was a random lizard, aka a warm-blooded creature coming into town and eating the food. So they automatically thought this is the town's under attack, and they went and hightailed it wherever they live. So you get up to Goose. Goose has already devoured everything within the stand. What are you doing?
It totally makes sense though, because all the animals here are evil, so they like just expect it. Like, oh no, it's an animal, run.
Fair.
I feel like she should reprimand Goose, but I'm like, I don't know how you reprimand a giant lizard. Just, I guess she'll kind of scold him a little bit for eating stuff that doesn't belong to him.
In his native tongue, you hear it say, but you didn't say it wasn't mine until after I ate it.
Damn, he's got sound logic.
The lizard's smarter than you.
She's gonna tell him he has to check if he's allowed to eat any food before he eats it to make sure we don't get in trouble in case he eats something he's not supposed to.
Oh. Okay, I'm hungry.
Bruh, how?
Right, at this point in time, the dwarf within the shop kind of motions you over. As you look over and he's motioning you, he of course sees the lizard in which is in your presence. He's kind of weary about it, but he looks to the rest of your group and goes, is that one of the bad creatures? Do I need to get the guards? Is your friend in
No.
trouble?
No, the lizard's fine. Ah, Goose.
Goose? That don't look like a goose.
Roll with it.
If you
Elf
say
name it.
so. Yeah, he motions you over, Oscar. Do you go?
Yeah.
And before Asuka gets too far, Brock's gonna stop her for a couple seconds and then put 30 little tickets in her hand. I'll leave these back when you're done.
Why are you giving me stuff? Feels weird.
Let's just say if you see anything shiny, I might want a piece.
Alright. Well, the dwarf motions you into his shop. He looks at you and says, we buy, we sell. If you have anything you want to sell to us, you let me know and I will give you a price. If you want to buy, he shows you the items within his shop. He currently has what looks like a saddle. He has a bag, which you would recognize this bag. There's a stone. He shows you wings. and a robe. And he tells you all of these are for sale.
Okay. She's just gonna plonk the dinosaur skull on the counter and be like, how much for this thingy?
He kind of looks at it for a second and goes, "What is it?"
It's a dinosaur skull.
He kind of looks it over. He's like trying to flip it and, huh, it'd make an interesting helmet. Hmm. He goes into his bag and pulls out 5,000, puts it on the counter. Will this do?
Yup.
Not really sure what this is for, but who knows? Maybe we can find a use. Anything else?
She's gonna set down the gold crystal to the place we can't go back to. And also the bracers of sunlight.
Oh, he's showing the braces of sunlight. Hold on.
Every time I use them, it just blinds all of us.
Alright. He kind of looks at you and goes, "Well, this is a very rare item, young miss. Are you sure you're willing to part with it?"
Depends on how much money you're willing to give me for it.
He puts 10K on the counter.
Mm, trying to decide if I want to barter for more money. I'm gonna keep the bracers for now. Just to think about it. She's just gonna tell him she'll think about it.
Alright, he goes, "Sorry to see it go, but your choice is your choice."
What about the crystal?
He looks at it. He goes, I'd probably part with 5 gold for this. These aren't really all that rare."
I'll take 5 gold for it. It means I don't have to carry it around.
Alright, he hands you 5 gold. Anything else, young miss?
Trying to double check everything else that I was thinking of selling. Oh, I'm gonna set down the sapphire I have.
Alright, you remember the size in which I said, or the price in which was attached to it?
You said 100 gold.
Alright. He looks at it and goes, "Yeah, definitely. I will pay you 150 gold for this."
I'll take it.
Alright. He puts it on the counter. Anything else?
I'm gonna set the bag of deer meat on the counter that I got from the hunter. Just because I don't know what bag it is, so I want to see what it's worth.
Alright, he kind of looks at it, he looks it up and down, he goes, are you willing, are you trying to part with this, or,
I don't know.
oh, kinda looks at it, he goes, This is a bag of endless meat. Are you sure you want to give this up?
Nope, I think the lizard's gonna love that.
Okay, here you go. Anything else?
I think that's it for now.
He kind of nods. He goes, "Now, if you're wanting to purchase anything from any of the vendors here, we also sell a discount token." As he kind of flashes it to you, he goes, "While it's in your pocket, they turn into tickets, so it's lighter for you. But while they are out in the open, they turn into coins. Anytime you show any of these coins to any of us merchants, anything you buy from us is from us from a discount. It is 1% per coin. So depending on how many you have, is how much of a discount you get. Do you want to purchase, or do you happen to have any of these?"
She's just gonna like set down the tickets Brock gave her and be like, think that's what you're talking about?
Oh, he looks at it and he's counting them. There's 30 of them here. That would be 30% off. Is there
Nice.
anything specific that you're looking for? Are you here for weapons? Do you want scrolls? Do you want armor? What are you looking for?
Kind of want better armor, but she can't really wear anything higher than light just because of her weight.
He kind of looks, he goes, "Well, I mean, I have a robe here. The issue is it is kind of a pricey robe, as it does have 4 special patches.
What's this?
It
What's the patches do?
uh, it uh it will reveal itself once it is put on. So whoever wears it, it will basically you will get a list of what each of the patches do. The patches do reset after they are used. So only the purchaser will know what the patches actually do. So it's a gamble. It could be good, it could be bad."
What's the price tag on it though?
He looks at you and says, 11K. But of course, with your discounts, since how you have 30 of them, it's 30% off.
I'm gonna offer to make a trade.
What are you
I
wanting to
want
make a trade with?
the bracers, but I want him to frickin' match it to the 2K value with like potions or something. I don't care.
He he
Or
kind of
scrolls.
smiles. He goes, "Hold on. Let me go talk to my little friend next door. He's got all kinds of scrolls. Is there a specific scroll you're looking for?"
Fireball.
He says, "Hold on. Let me go and talk to my kobold friend." He walks next door. He's talking and he comes back and he goes, "Well, I mean, he's got a lot of damaging stuff, but the only thing I can really give you to match that would be a potion of supreme healing, which would be normal price 1,350 gold."
Can
And
you just give
supreme,
me more tokens?
it's 1 token per 100, if that's what you would like.
Yeah.
All right. He gives you. Let's see. He gives you about 10 tokens, and he says, "Keep the extra. Enjoy." And then takes the bracers, and then hands you a potion of supreme healing, and then the robe. Right.
And
I
what
guess
does the supreme healing heal for again?
it is like the top healing potion. So hold on.
10d4 plus 20.
There you go. Yeah, like it is the top one.
Jeez.
You
Oh
could heal
no,
almost heal the whole mystery. Whole mystery.
Mr. Vector, I think the baby woke up in there. I see a butt wiggle.
Just give it a minute. Somebody moving around.
I hope so. Alright, okay, so your robe. Alright, so basically, I'm gonna. God dang it. Do what I tell you to. Alright, so this is what your patches does. Each patch gives you a role. You will be able to find either a dagger, a lantern that is full and always lit, a mirror, a pole, hempen rope, and a sack. And you also have a chance of, 'cause you'll have to roll 1d100 for this one. You can either find a bag of 100 gold pieces, a coffer or silver, 500 gold value worth of silver, a iron door, which that one for you is very dangerous because iron doors are very heavy. Gem, you get 100 gold value of gem. A ladder. You can get a freaking mule with saddlebags. A pit, which will open up underneath you if you roll the 52 to 59. Basically, I'm gonna give you a list of all this stuff that you can end up getting.
Okay.
So, like, this can be really good for you, and then it also has side effects where it could be really bad. So, it was definitely worth the buy.
I figured it was gonna be like a 50-50 shot of being good or bad, and that just kind of fits her style.
Yeah, you actually got very lucky with this because it could have been really, really bad to where one of them was you could fall through the floor continuously and take damage each time you go through the passing floor. So there was one that was pretty much death incarnate, where it would summon demons and gens and everything will attack you.
Damn.
So you got lucky. You got the good one.
Nice. What color is
Um,
it?
it is whatever color you like it to be. All you have to do is think about a color and it will change to that color. You have to
Nice.
attune to this robe. So it's going to take you a week of getting used to it. And once you're used to it, it's your every whim. It will do whatever you want it to. So I'm going to do a handout. go ahead and paste this so you can see. Now I will do the rolls for the dagger, the lantern, the mirror, the pole, the rope, and the sack. So I will do
Okay.
those rolls. You will do the 1 through 100. And anytime you use one of the patches to get one of these items, that's when you roll the 1d100 to get the extra thing with it.
Okay.
So I am robe. I'm going to put it in your journal.
Was it made by a WoW mage artificer?
It was made by the dwarf standing there talking to Oscar.
Uh-huh.
The same one that's going to be messing with the pelt you gave.
Nice.
I'm hearing is I need to be trained by this dude.
So you should have a journal entry. It's called a Robe of Patches. It will give you the list of things that you could get, list of things that, basically all that stuff. You should have to let me know when you're using it so I can roll for the item in the beginning.
Okay.
Alright. With that being done, he looks at you and says, "You're welcome to go to the other shopkeepers. You currently are sitting at 40 tokens, so you get 40% off in the rest of the shops. If you see anything else you might want, there you go." So he kind of tells you, you have free roam, go into the shop, do whatever you want. I was the first stop. There are 2 other shops here.
Nice. I have no idea what else she'd be looking for.
And this whole time, you're over there, you're listening to Oscar talk very excitedly to this little kobold.
Do you want a sample?
I would give a sample just because.
Oh no.
So, like, is there any bugs around here? Because I haven't seen many.
No, believe it or not, the creatures around here, they actually ate them all. The little kobold says excitedly.
What? All the bugs? Gee.
Yeah, why do you think they're attacking us now? They have no food left.
But I need bugs. I use them.
You have no bugs?
No, I don't. Well, I mean, there was this one time that we were fighting. They were weird. They were like dogs, but they could, like, I don't know. It was weird. They could heal themselves, and they were oh yeah, so bugs. And then I casted the spell that uses the bugs, hoping that bugs would be near, and there weren't any near, except for there was this staff that the friend had, and then the bugs came and they helped us.
That's so cool. You're really neat. You know this, right, Oscar?
I mean, I've heard be called many things, but neat is not one of them.
I like you. You're my best friend.
I like you too.
So that's literally what you're hearing right now, Oscar, out in the
So
big
all
lobby area.
Oscar heard was that Oscar got himself another best friend. So she's offended. She's just not going to talk to Oscar for a while. And she's not going to tell him why she's upset.
Alright, well, the kobold is one of the little store owners, and then there's a goblin who is like very grumpily staring out of his doorway to his shop area.
What does the goblin have?
Yeah, you wanna look at my wares, huh? I've got weapons and I've got some armor. What are you looking for?
Got any better daggers?
Daggers, you say? I know I got a mace. The mace is kind of nice. I've got a scimitar, and it's actually a decent one. I got this here rod. Yeah, rod. And then I've got a few crossbows, but nah, no dagger.
You suck.
You suck. Get out of my shop.
She's just gonna stick her tongue out at the goblin and wander off to another shop.
Right, you see the very excited little kobold. He's like, I got potions and scrolls. Do you need any of that?
You got any damaging scrolls?
He tells you he's got Ray of Sickness. He tells you Gust of Wind. Uh, Immolation. Like he's got a few, but like nothing like big and gaudy. But he does tell you that if there's any special requests, that he can make them for you. It just takes him a few days because he has to sit there and be able to write them down on the scroll.
Fireball.
He goes, okay. Do you have any idea how many you might want?
It depends on how much they are.
Alright, let me
Hey,
pull up.
you should give her a good deal. She's my friend.
Alright, scroll of fireball. Guess it would depend on like what level do you want? The higher the level, the more expensive it's gonna be.
Level 2?
Alright. Alright, so he basically tells you for level 2 it'd be 100 gold.
Nice. She's gonna set down the coins.
Alright.
That would make it 60?
Alright,
Right.
so you want 60 of them?
No, but it would make it $60 per, right?
Oh, yeah.
I thought he wanted 62. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Drop all the fireballs.
Jesus,
I mean,
what
I
does
could
she have
afford it.
planned?
I broke.
Right.
Alright,
No, no
he
one
asks
needs
you
60 fireballs.
he asks you how many you actually want though. So he knows how many he has to make.
Um, 13.
Alright. He makes a note of it in his ledger and says, I will have them to you as soon as possible.
Cool. Can she pay up front?
He will definitely accept payment up front, and he will tell you if at any point in time you are back in town, and if he says he'll get a few of them done for tonight, but he may not have them all done for tonight. So if you come back into town later on, he will have the rest for you right then and there.
Nice. So she's gonna give him the 780 gold that would be.
All right. He very excitedly takes it. He says, if you guys stay in town at least for tonight, you will have at least 3 for you for before you leave. And yeah, to be expecting it.
Nice.
And you see the little kobold kind of turn toward Oscar and say, well, I gotta go make these for your friend here, so I'll be back maybe later on. I have to go get really busy on this because I've got the coin for it, so I gotta go do it.
Okay, but did you give her a good deal?
Yeah, she had the little coin things, you know, the things that give discounts.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So I'm gonna go do this now, okay? And you guys have a lot of fun. And I'm gonna go do this because I got money. Yay!
Oh, hey, if you see any bugs, can you catch them for me?
If I see bugs, yes, but I'm probably not gonna see them. Make
Okay.
sure you guys go talk to the boss lady, so you guys can be clear on what you gotta do. Because I think she really wants you guys to go look for some warriors. We miss our friends. And you see him kind of scurry back to the back room, like the whole area in which his store was. You kind of see like a flash of light as everything in the store just kind of fades and then disappears as he walks back into his room.
Whoa, did you see that?
He looks at Asuka.
She just kind of stares at him and wanders off.
He just looks back at the door. Just kind of in amazement.
Is there anywhere else to buy stuff or just those ones?
Just those ones here. There are other smaller shops throughout the world that you guys can stumble across. It's like a 50-50 chance, so but anywhere there's a store like that, you'll be able to purchase items with the tokens. Like the tokens are forever discounts.
Gotcha. Also, I have a question. I have an unknown necklace that's been sitting in my stuff for a long time. Would putting it on help me understand what it is?
No, you can always give it to somebody and
Yes.
let them figure it out, or
Do
you
it.
can put it on and chance it yourself.
I mean, remember what happened with the bag of meat? Like you didn't even have to pay him. He's just like, hey, you know what this is?
True. I'm gonna wander back in to talk to the dwarf again.
Oh, because okay, we
Welcome
found meat.
back. Welcome back. What can I do for you?
She's gonna set down the necklace and go, do you know what this is?
He just kind of looks at it and he's flipping it around and goes, this is a perhaps of health. This gives you a little extra health.
Nice.
So it gives you a +5 to your health. And as long as it's on you, it will always give you that +5. So you'll lose the +5 before you'll start losing your actual health. Now, it can break. It's very easily broken. He explains to you it's very easily broken. So if, let's say, somebody aims for the pendant on the necklace, they can break it. It's very easily broken. So you want it hidden underneath stuff so they don't see that you have it on.
So tuck it under the robe.
Yes.
Got it.
He
What else did
says,
you... You're good.
and basically he tells you, you're actually one of my favorite customers so far, and Yeah, anytime you need something looked at, just bring it in.
Would you like to look at a potion?
Sure.
I'm gonna set down the unidentified potion that I have.
He kind of looks at it for a moment. You see him kind of flip it upside down and shake it a little. This is a potion. Alright, I'm gonna roll a 1d100 to figure out which potion I'm gonna give you.
Oh no.
Alright. He says this is a potion of underwater breathing. So if you're ever underwater, this will give you an ability to be able to breathe for an hour plus. He goes, anything else?
She's gonna ask if he can make armor for Cedric.
It depends on what kind of armor.
Something that'll freaking protect him better than the AC 14 he's got right now.
Him too.
Is he able to fly?
Yes.
This one will be difficult, but I'm sure I can figure out something. It would have to be something light, because with his ability to fly, we don't want to hinder that. Does he breathe fire or anything?
He probably will when he gets to be a big boy.
I see. So he
He's
is still a
still
baby.
young. Yeah, he's a
So
baby.
he's gonna need something to grow with him.
Yep.
This might be a big task, but I'll see what I can do.
Cool. What would the price tag be?
It would depend on what material I end up using. So let me experiment and I will get back with you on a price.
Nice.
Basically, he wants to give you the top notch item and he doesn't want to give you crap, so he wants to test it before he tries to sell it. It's
Gotcha.
his name going on the item, so he doesn't want his reputation, like tattered because it's a shitty item. So
Worse than death.
yeah, especially for a dwarf.
Yeah. Especially for it to be ruined by a fairy.
Yeah.
It's funny, like with him when he sees you, Oscar. This is just kind of inside of his head. He doesn't see you as an elf. He sees you as money. So
He's just Mr. Krabs. Money. He's just like, woohoo, big spender.
I mean, you gave him an item that it's very rare to see. So when you traded it for an item that he made, it made him feel honored.
Basically,
Nintendo
she's saying you
ally.
got ripped off.
I don't care.
Yeah, it was a decent price for what it was, but he didn't give you the full price of what it could have been.
Eh.
But that's okay, because you got an OP item out of the deal. I mean, you could get 100 gold from that robe. or
Yeah.
500 gold worth of silver. So, I mean, you kind of actually made out better in the long run.
How like you said the patches like reset or they come back?
Yeah, it's with a long rest, they will come back. So every long rest you do, you can use a patch, a long rest, it'll come back. You get an item from it plus the 1d100 roll for the extra item. And then you can use another one, but like I said, it's long rest, it comes back. So as
So
long as you're getting the rest in, you should be fine.
is
Yeah.
it one patch per long rest or all the patches per long rest?
It's a 50-50 roll. So it's one of those I would have to roll a 1d100 to find out how many come back. So for all of them it'd be like, let's say high. For one of them it'd be like low. So I would have to choose either high or low for either all or one.
Hmm.
So it's like 50-50. So she could sit there and you have to at least have one left on there. So you cannot use all patches
Okay.
in one go. Because it will tatter itself. You will watch it explode into pieces of cloth if you use all of them and not long rest. So I'll only use 3 of them so it doesn't break the item. So you got 3 chances to get really good items. But that being said, are any of you going anywhere near the leader of the village? Are you guys going to go talk to the leader of the village? Like, what's your plan? Do you still need a place to rest?
Yes.
Well, technically Oscar doesn't. He doesn't sleep.
Well, before anything, I'm gonna go over to the elf and try and get my shit back.
So yeah, Asuka's probably wandering around trying to find Brock to give back his stuff.
It takes you a few minutes, but you do eventually find Brock, as he's looking for you as well.
Hey, doing there, Oscar?
I bought a robe.
You find me anything fun?
No, but I also bought 13 scrolls of Fireball.
Ooh.
You can always borrow a scroll if you want. They're level 2. He's gonna have 3 done by tonight. So if we go anywhere in the morning, I have 3.
I'm talking.
Yeah. She just plops them in his hand.
Thank you. No, put them back away.
Alright. Are any of you looking for the leader or anything?
Yeah,
I'm
I'll go
sure.
look
What
for
are
it
you
'cause it's
doing?
time for a nap. And a drink.
I'll follow the group. Try to find the leader.
Alright. It takes you a few minutes. You see that she's tending to a stand that looks like it was ransacked by a monster.
Eh.
Asuka's just gonna quietly reach into the bag of meat and just start tossing bits to Goose to keep him quiet.
He very gladly eats it. Or at least he starts to eat it and then he spits it back out and you hear, "Am I allowed to eat that?"
Yes, you can eat the stuff that comes out of the bag.
Okay. He very lively eats it. Alright. So the leader kind of looks and turns toward you guys. Oh, are you done with your shopping?
Right.
Well, we don't have much of an inn, but I'm sure we can find a place for you if you need to rest your weary heads before heading out. You guys are willing to go find my warriors, yes?
Is it a good pay?
I've already told you there'd be pay.
Oh yeah. Sorry. The big one broke a wall and I forgot. Well.
Told you I was willing to pay 400 apiece.
Oh right.
Sounds good to me.
Works for me.
Look around at everybody else.
It's what I would have given for a donation to try and appease the gods of this land. But of course, I never made it, so what I have is willing to go to you guys. If you're able to go find my warriors. I
Quick
take it you
question.
guys are hungry.
Starving.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't eat.
Oscar.
Yeah.
Oh, you're funny.
You don't eat? Well, that's strange.
I'll just like kind of lean over with my hand over my mouth, like to the side, like he is strange.
Hey,
No
I
more than
heard that.
you. You hear her say no more than you as she kind of, her nose just kind of does the scrunch up as she smells your clothes.
Mm. Yeah, well, that's why it was a compliment, Oscar. At least to
You
me it
know, I
is.
can hear really well.
Yeah, I mean, like to me that was the thing I just said. Compliment. Couldn't think of the word.
How is it this giant rock is cleaner than this one?
Blood.
I
I'm pissed.
couldn't tell you, but it is rather odd.
Yeah, definitely odd. But
Just
The
like,
big
anyway,
one's also not a drunk.
mm,
I see.
mm,
Oh, are you guys looking for drink as well?
I'm
mm.
good.
All right. Well, when you go into the inn, make sure you tell Olga behind the bar that you're willing to go and find the warriors of the town, as one of them is her husband. And maybe she might give you your food and your drinks for free.
Okay, and that was Olga.
Olga, yes.
Okay, just
She is
checking.
the dwarf.
Ah, small one. Gotcha.
Oi!
No, I didn't mean like that, Brock. You know, come on.
Yeah, stab him. Just looking at Brock like, can I?
you,
It's your bitch. Can I stab it?
you
Not yet.
guys.
You gotta remember, we gotta make sure there's no witnesses and a place to stash the body.
Yeah.
I didn't say I was gonna kill him. I just said I was gonna stab him.
But then what's the point?
Oh, that hurts in both places.
Fine. She's gonna freaking talk to Cedric in Faye,
Okay, what are you
and
saying?
she's gonna tell Cedric to go freaking pretend to nuzzle up to Mexter and bite his face.
Oh,
All right, I also, well, we have to make a roll first, because remember, he has done some pretty nice things for Cedric.
mm-hmm.
Cedric's going,
So,
oh no.
All for friendship?
Mm-hmm. See,
oh, okay,
exactly why I did it before.
all right,
This moment, right?
Mexter, do you have anybody in your chat right now?
I don't believe so.
All right, Oscar, high or low?
Hi, I'm
Right.
Oscar.
Damn it.
Nice.
Is that high as in high roll?
Hi.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, if
Hi.
it's high, he
Where
won't
is
bite.
this?
If it's low, he's gonna bite him.
Come on, low.
Yes!
Hey. Wait. Oh
And
no. Fuck.
and Cedric, very confused, waddles over, looks back at Asuka, looks at Mexter, and then bites Mexter in the shin.
In the shin? Okay, I think it's chin.
Yep. Shin.
As this is happening, can I just give Cedric like the sad why are you doing this look? I thought we were friends, but in like face gestures.
Oh no.
And then as I look up, I'll just scold Asuka. Hmm. I'll remember that.
You kind of see Cedric look over at Asuka and then look back and then look over at Asuka and waddle back over to Asuka.
She just gives him kisses and is like scritching underneath his tongue.
Nice.
And then she's gonna wander around in whatever direction they said alcohol was.
She
What?
kind of points you guys in the direction of the inn and says, yeah, just remember to mention that you guys are going to go see if you can find the warriors. And then she heads off in the direction of the people that ran away from the stand that you guys were just at. And then you kind of watch her disappear into the slightly shambled town. Yeah. You guys walk a little bit, you get to a giant building. This building seems to be holding steady, strangely, very well. You walk in, you smell the amazing aroma of food and all types of beverages. She kind of welcomes you guys in, says, take a seat at any table you'd like.
Well, I think we should take a seat at any table we like then.
Yeah. I'm gonna go sit in the back corner.
I'll go with them.
Back to the wall.
Alright,
Safest way to do it.
alright. You guys go and you sit down. Are all of you sitting with Mexter, or is it just Brock?
I don't know.
Oscar will sit with him.
Alright, no, I'm pretty sure Oscar is not sitting, as these chairs do not look like they can withstand your weight.
Honestly, he was expecting to stand. So yeah.
You can at least chill with the other table, socialize. You big rock.
Sure.
If you're not gonna eat, at least get into the social part of eating.
Alright, Olga, she kind of waddles over to your table. She smiles at you guys and says, what can I do you for?
Hey, Olga, we're kind of hungry, a little thirsty, and looking for somewhere to rest. We just wanted to let you know we're gonna be trying to find those warriors.
Really? You're here to find the warriors?
Mm-hmm. The I can't remember off the top of my head at the very moment, but the leader of the town actually asked us if we would. We told her we'd be delighted to.
Amelia.
Amelia told us, and we'd be delighted to.
Oh, oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, then what can I get for you? She pulls out a paper and you see like a pen just kind of floating there. Well, what can I get for you?
Well, what's on the menu tonight?
Your name and I can make it.
Mm, like some nice rare lamb.
Got it. All right. Anything else?
Uh,
Drink?
yeah, I'll take a nice um grog of your nicest ale and
That what?
I don't know, a steen. I don't know what term I should use here. A nice big glass.
A mug.
What is a glass?
Mug.
A mug. Okay, I understand that.
Yes,
A
yes,
mug of ale. Got
yeah.
it.
And then I don't know whatever your famous side dishes are. I'll take one of those.
Okay. And what about you? She's kind of looking toward Oscar. Is there anything you might want?
What fruit do you have?
Mixers over there.
Just squint.
She kind of
Mm.
smiles and says, "Well, we have apples, we have plums, we have blueberries, we have they're we call them strawberries, but they're kind of a sweet sour type fruit. Is there any specific? We have bananas. Any specific?
She looks down at Cedric to see kind of which one he was excited about.
All of them.
Can I just get like a bowl of just a bunch of fruit?
Oh
Like
yes,
all the
yes, of
fruit.
course.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then she wants like a really good soup.
You want
Not
it
like a
with meat or a vegetable or what you wanting?
dealer's choice.
Alrighty. You see the pen just kind of writing in the little book she's got. What about to drink?
What's the strongest alcohol you have?
No, don't do that.
She's got
The dwarven fire ale.
Oh no.
can I have that?
Alrighty. Your funeral.
And then is Nellie and Lee with them? Or are they
Oh
off
yeah.
doing something else?
Oh yeah.
And then whatever the kids want.
Lee just kind of looks around and says, "I'll take anything with meat. I'm actually really hungry." And then, uh, maybe an apple juice. I don't know. I'm not allowed to drink yet. I'm not old enough. That doesn't happen until we're 12. I'm not there yet. But anyway, yeah. And Nellie, she just kind of says, "I really don't care. Just give me whatever." Yeah, the dwarf the dwarf is kind of like, she looks, she goes, "Oh, okay, okay." And then she looks over at Brock and goes, "Well, what about you?"
I'm special.
"Oh, you want the special, do you?"
If you kindly.
"All right. What to drink?"
A good meat'll do me.
Weak.
"All right. You just want normal meat, or you want the dwarven special?"
Oh, dwarven special as per usual.
"Yeah, I a man after my own heart, I see." "All right."
Mm.
And then she looks over at Oscar and goes, "And what about you?"
He
Okay.
doesn't eat.
No, hold on.
Oh, I'm gonna be proud. I'm gonna be proud. Go on.
So I don't know if this is possible, but could you take like a plate and then take a little piece of what everyone else is getting and just put it on that plate, like a taste worth?
Are you making
Okay.
a tasting plate for Remy?
Oh, you beat me to it. I was gonna mention that.
Yes, I am.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
any cheese? You be my buddy. It's been a minute.
Yes, add some cheese too. I think that's probably a good idea. A little bit of cheese, just a
charcuterie
little,
board.
a little crumb. That's fine. I don't need any. Come on, just
All right.
small.
When was the last
All
time you
right.
were oiled?
What?
Oh, did you be lubricated?
That's all you, Brock.
What's that?
Just say it makes you feel good. All loose.
You shut your whore mouth.
That's between you two. I was just answering his question.
You too.
All right. So as you say this, the dwarf kind of looks down. You see the pen writing. And she goes, "I'll be back." And then she walks toward the kitchen. It takes her a few minutes. She comes out with the first plate. Of course, this is the lamb for Mexter,
Mm,
and then leaves it in a mug of uh of ale on the table in front of him. Says, "Enjoy your food."
oh,
And then she brings out a platter of, it's like green beans. It's like a basil-y a potato. It's like basically mixed vegetables all on one plate. She brings that out and sticks it in front of you. And she
okay.
goes, "Well, there you go."
Mm,
She
this
goes back in.
looks delicious. Thank you.
She makes the next one. She brings it out. Now your soup. She brings out two different ones. One is a potato soup. The other one is a wolf and bear steak stew. She brings out a big bowl of mixed fruit and she puts it in front of you. And then she brings you out a mug. Now, this mug has like a protective covering over it. You guys can definitely smell what is inside this mug as it burns your nostrils. And then she
Smells like
just
death.
leaves it in front of you. And then she brings over what looks like a cleric to stand next to you while you drink this.
Damn.
Where's the waiver?
Where's the waiver?
She looks at Asuka and says, "Good luck," as she walks back into the kitchen.
It feels like
She
she's doing one of those like super spicy challenges.
Oh, it's gonna kill you.
It's the hottest challenge in the world.
But she brings back out a tray of like meat. She brings out, just a tray of like a vegetable meat stew and puts it in front of the girls. And then she walks over and hands Brock, okay, this is a humongous platter. This platter has bear steak, it has wolf steak, it has lamb on it, it has a big pile of mashed potatoes, you have corn, green beans, you have bread, you have literally like little mini soups all along this tray. She goes, "Here's your special."
Jesus.
And then she brings you out the special dwarven ale and says, "This is a special for you." And then she brings out a tray again to Oscar and says, "This is a little bit of everybody's stuff. Enjoy."
You weren't worried. I'm married woman. I think about it myself.
Asuka's gonna reach over and try and steal a piece of Brock's bread. What do I need to do for that?
That would be sleight of hand, and he has to roll perception.
Actually, what we'll do that.
You guys see like Ruby crawl up from an orifice somewhere, and
I don't like how you put that.
That's an interesting word choice.
Very
but
accurate,
yeah,
though.
he appears, and then like you see him like rub his hands together, and he's like looking over the whole plate.
Oh,
You're able to steal a piece of his bread.
How is it a kid against you?
Magic. I don't know. It's fey magic or some shit.
Bullshit elf.
yeah.
Just gonna dunk the bread in the potato soup and slide the bowl of fruit over to Cedric.
Yeah.
You watch as Cedric just dives into this bowl. And like 5 minutes later, you hear,
I was gonna say, as soon as she sets mine down in front of me, I'm just gonna go to town on this nice, like, rare bloody lamb. The other stuff, and drink my drink. While everything else is happening.
Alright. Is Oscar gonna take a drink of her drink anytime soon?
She's at least gonna finish her potato soup and then take the drink.
Hey, nice.
Oh, yeah. More on the way out than way in.
At least you'll have the other one afterwards.
Yeah. She's got the hangover soup for later.
Yeah.
Hangover soup.
Well, this food
Oh.
is actually decent
Mm.
for it being a town with not a whole lot of stuff. You could definitely tell that she cooks with a lot of care. She like works really hard at what she does, and it's probably been one of the best, if not close to the best food that you guys have ever had.
Oh.
Second only to the kid, ironically.
Yep.
Mm.
All right. Well, Oscar, as you start to lift this mug, you can definitely tell that whatever fumes are in this is very, very toxic. You are already starting to feel queasy, and you haven't even taken a drink yet.
She's still gonna do it.
Definitely am watching this.
Right, all of you watch as she takes just a little sip. And now I get to roll on how severe her reaction is.
Then the elf died. Oh shit.
Alright, you guys kind of look over, and the elf, which was once sitting there,
Yeah?
is now on the floor twitching like mad.
Oh god. He's like, I think it's thud. Well, probably not like a thud. Small. I should, like, do we all notice this?
Yeah, you guys notice as the cleric that was sitting next to her springs into action.
Like right before that happens, like we'll notice and I'll just look around like, should we do something or like, what? Oh, okay, he's got it.
Don't worry, kids. Mommy's learning from her own stupidity.
You still got the whole glass to go.
I'm just gonna quickly
Sure,
down
bud.
that.
You're gonna down the rest of her drink.
Yeah. For the kid's sake.
It takes the cleric a minute. You are revived. You have actually died
Oh,
and have been brought back by this cleric.
damn. Missed opportunity.
You just kind of hear as this cleric chuckles and says, "Good thing you're not a tabaxi. You would have lost a life there."
Mm.
Cat puns.
She's just gonna kind of stand up and try to sit back down in the thing and be like, okay, maybe I don't need the strongest thing they have.
Oh, you okay there, Asuka? How you doing, buddy?
I feel like you should drink that one, Mexter.
No, I'm good. I want to enjoy my meal. Thanks.
Who said I didn't enjoy my meal?
Now, the dwarf, noticing what happened behind the counter, has already started walking over a black tarish liquid to you, saying this will help you expel the toxins that you just ingested.
Nice.
Oh, you say that now.
Dwarven stuff is very powerful, especially because I'm the one that makes it here. I know what goes in it. Here's
Can be.
a less strong alcoholic beverage for you.
You know, I've always told you it was poison, but no one ever believed me.
Oh, Oscar.
Look here, Golden Girl.
She brings out another potato soup as well and says, "You're gonna need this too." She brings you
It is
over a
not.
bucket and says, "Here you go. You're gonna need this as well."
Oh, God.
I got a bucket of bio. I got a bucket of bio, and I'm gonna fill it.
Save it.
Oh, I have a plan for what to do with the bucket when it's full.
Hey,
She's just gonna kind of manically eat and drink the stuff, just ready for it to happen.
It takes you just a few minutes before you start horking up everything you just ate, expelling the alcohol from your body. You feel very weak afterward.
since I've had corn.
She's just gonna kind of lay her head down on the table and be like, "What the hell is happening to me?"
Hey, Oscar, how you feeling?
How do you think I feel, Oscar? How do you think I feel?
Well, I don't know. I can't get drunk.
Can't get drunk yet. We're still trying to find a way.
That attitude you get.
The dwarf walks back out and brings out a container that contains oil and says, "I heard you talking about oil. I went to a repair guy and this is what he had. Is this good enough for your friend here?"
Yeah, it should be. Go ahead and give that to Brock. It's all you, buddy. Lube him up.
Remind me to bear you.
You know you're gonna like it. And you'll like it even better, right, Oscar?
I don't know what's going on.
Exactly. See, he's into it. Okay. Definitely want to watch this.
She comes back and hands each of you a key. She says, "This is to your own personal little room here. You might want to get a rest, especially if you're going to travel to go find the warriors that we are missing. I
Hey,
will send you guys off in the morning time with some food in your tummies, so you have a nice full belly when you go to leave."
Ah,
obliged.
very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Am I sitting next to Mexter,
Oh no.
or is he on the
No,
other side of Brock?
he's on the other side of Brock.
Cool. I'm still gonna do what I'm thinking about. I'm gonna hurl the bucket at Mexter.
Very well.
Alright, well, I need a dexterity save from both Brock and Mexter.
Save. Okay.
Yes, save. Well, the dwarf is actually fast enough to get out of the way of it. Let's see if Mexter is.
Please no. God dang
Hold on.
it.
Yep, he is able to get out of the way of the bucket. Can I get a dexterity save also from Oscar? And I'm also going to get one from Lee.
Oh no.
How much did you upchuck in that bucket? Jeez.
Yes.
Yes. I love it. Good answer.
You heard, Lily. Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, it looks like Oscar is definitely being hit with it.
Uh,
Somebody's going to need a bath after this.
Maxter's doing it.
not me.
No, he's not, unfortunately.
Oh, as I don't need a bath.
Oh, yes, you do.
Yes, he
Mm.
does. They can be bath buddies.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Let's see if Lee gets hit with it. She actually saves.
Uh, so just
She
Oscar.
she watches as Oscar just gets covered from head to toe in Oscar puke.
Uh, how unfortunate. Yeah, you definitely need that lube job
He
now,
looks
Oscar.
unfazed.
She's just
My man.
laughing hysterically.
She looks unfazed, but Remy is not. She just covered a poor little defenseless mouse with vomit
No,
as well.
not my
He was
buddy.
out eating.
Not my butt. Oh, Oscar, come on. Not Remy. You saved my life.
Either way, it hurt Maxter in the end.
Fuck, you're
Emotionally,
right. Damn
it's
it.
fine.
You got me there. That's good. That's good.
Maxter,
Mm.
you better go take Oscar to the bath now, and you better get in there before I turn you into fucking mush.
When?
Now,
Like right now?
go.
Okay, so if I do this now, you still got to give him the lube job later. Lube job.
I'm going to point my fucking arcane firearm. Move.
Okay, damn. Let me just finish my stuff.
We threaten people?
I'm just trying to eat. Fuck. All right. I like get up. Well, finish after I finish my stuff. I'll get up and be like, all right, you coming, Oscar?
Where are we going?
He gets up.
Oh, we got to go to our room. We all got a room.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't forget Remy.
I wouldn't forget Remy.
Aw. You're learning.
Next to that damn machine and that rat that is spotless.
We'll see. All right. Come on, Oscar. Let's go up to your room.
Let me see. What do I have?
How many customers are we repelling?
I'm actually rolling for that right now. You just cleared out half her bar.
We. I wouldn't say we.
I'm gonna say you. 'Cause you're the one covered in the bio.
Come on, but Mexter.
It wasn't me. I had nothing to do with any of this. I'm just up here. I'm just here to help clean the aftermath.
You currently have food that has been partially digested, mixed with dwarven alcohol, which already smelled pungent to begin with. Yeah, you are and not to mention the black tar stuff that they gave her to puke everything up. So yeah, you are you're smelling kind of ripe there, buddy.
Come on, Oscar. Let's go fix this.
The poop smelt better.
Oh damn!
uh,
Spotless pincushion.
I'm guessing these are just like normal rooms with normal like bath and toiletry stuff and like tub.
Huh? Do you open the door, go in?
Yeah, I want to draw him a bath, but I don't think it's big enough.
You go into. Are you going in his room or are you going into your own?
Oh, it's his room. I ain't going in mine. Fuck that. It's his own
Alright.
shit.
You go into his room
Mhm.
and. Okay, Oscar, imagine a room and what you need in this room. What is in this room?
Okay.
Mhm.
A forest.
You're in a forest.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, that's kind of cool. Like, is it like as I open the door, it's forest already?
It's
Yep.
All right, so like open it up and like,
Whoa, I remember this part.
what the fuck is
Oh,
this?
there's a river over here. And then if we come up here, there's a waterfall. I remember this place.
You know what? I don't even want to fucking know. I don't want to know. All right, that's a cool waterfall. You should totally go stand under it.
Okay.
That's just like, taking a shower.
he stands under the waterfall.
Oh, hey, can I get Remy?
Okay.
And he hands you
Okay.
Remy.
So as you're doing your thing, you're a big boy now. You can just do what you need to do. I'll just like go to the river and just gently wash off Remy and pet him and nurture him. Try to help him like he helped me at one
You
time.
look up at Oscar underneath the waterfall,
Hmm.
and he's like struggling to stand up because it's a lot of water.
Oh, not even thinking about that.
Still wondering where the smell of cheese came from, Mexter.
Like, well, maybe you don't have to stand directly under it, but like,
Oh no. Hey.
okay. Well, that works too. Just be careful. You don't want to
You just
drown.
see,
Wait, you don't.
you just,
Never mind.
you just see his head is cocked to one side by the weight of the water, but he's just standing there.
Just like, oh. There you go, buddy. Get it all out. I don't know if you can feel, but does it feel good? It looks like it feels good.
Trying to think how I could do it, but I can't really. He tries to talk in the water.
Oh, yeah. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Alright, well, it takes him about 20 minutes of standing under this waterfall. All the goop is off him. He does still have kind of a pungent smell.
That.
What you gonna do about that?
Um, well, I'm gonna look at him and say, well, he's spotless. That's all I was obligated to do, so we're good to go.
Alright, and that sounds good. You gonna leave Oscar to his own devices and go to your room, or what you doing?
Yeah, I'll kind of let him know, like, okay, I think that's pretty good. You don't really have to stand there the whole time, but you do you. I'm gonna go to my room now. Hopefully it's not a goddamn forest. This is weird.
But what? Wait, what do you do with Remy?
What? Oh, you mean this guy? No, just like put up my hand. You got me. All right, here you go.
He's just kind of like squints at you if he could squint.
Yeah. Like what? I was trying to spend time with my buddy. Wait. Hold on.
That would be a deception
Oh,
if
I
you're
know.
trying to hide it.
Oh, I know. I guess gotta find the one thing.
You better roll higher than a 7.
Oh, damn. Never mind. It's not that. But yeah, I'll still roll. Oop, I didn't mean to double roll. 18.
Well, yeah, that 18, you're able to hide it pretty well.
Yeah.
So Oscar just thinks nothing of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just think Mexter be Mexter.
Okay, thank you.
And he takes Remy back.
Yeah, no problem.
Is Remy clean?
Oh, I cleaned the fuck out of him.
You definitely see that Remy's clean, but of course you can't tell, but Remy smells pungent still as well.
Okay.
Again, spotless.
Oscar's
But
just,
there will be repercussions later.
Oscar's just gonna enjoy his time in his new room. He likes it here.
Enjoy yourself, man. Try to get some, I don't know if you can actually rest and relax, but enjoy yourself. We got a big, adventure ahead of us tomorrow. And I'll exit the room and head to my room.
Alright. You head into your room. What is your mind thinking of when you think of a top tier room?
1 second. Before that, on the way from room to room, is everybody still downstairs? Like at the table?
I'm pretty sure that they're not gonna go near either one of you until,
No, no, that's fine, but they're still down there because like I just want to like before I go to my room, take a couple steps towards like the stairs and be like, "Where's now?"
Oh yeah, like they couldn't get near you guys when Oscar smelled like that, so
Oh no, I
they
wanted
would
to,
have stayed downstairs.
yeah, I just want to kind of yell and let Brock know, it's all yours, ready for the lubrication. Then I'll head to my room. So the ideal top room, or ideal room. Uh, well, a nice luxurious bed and a nightstand with a dresser with a mirror and a bunch of like, I don't know, maybe like 35, 40 bodies worth of bones just everywhere.
Alright, so you're given a torture chamber.
Okay, cool. I forgot to add the chains. Perfect. All right, so I kind of noticed this and be like, I wonder how they knew.
What lovely ambiance.
Yeah, right. It's like, that's touching. And then is it getting
Yeah.
late by this time?
Oh yeah, it's late as fuck.
Okay, so I'm just gonna strip down to nothing, put my clothes on the dresser, and then lay down on the bed and just relax.
Alright, you do so. There's blood dripping from the walls, there's bones everywhere. You hear the rattle of chains every now and then.
Reminds me of a better time.
Alright, well, are either one of the other two going up to the room?
Yeah, I'm gonna start heading upstairs to go get Oscar.
Alright, you head down the hallway. You come up to a door that is Oscar size. It is definitely a different size than all the other doors. Are you knocking on it or what you doing?
I'm gonna knock hard on that bitch. Not extremely hard, but knock hard on it.
Come in.
The moment Oscar says come in, the door opens by itself.
I'll just walk in.
You see a
Oscar!
forest. You're in a forest.
Welcome over here.
You
I'm
hear
not
this
taking another step in here. You get over here.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting total like Jumanji vibes.
Quick question before I go back over there. Did Oscar find any bugs in this forest?
Not real ones.
Okay. Wait, what do you mean? What are not real bugs?
You can definitely tell that this is magic holding this room together. So the bugs are also magically placed.
Okay, so
The animals are magically placed.
he's gonna bring a centipede with him. He's gonna be like,
Hey, look what I found.
Right, as Oscar gets nearer and nearer, and within eyesight, Brock, you smell a horrendous smell.
I'm not gonna kill him, but I'm gonna think real hard about it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Look,
go,
look,
Oscar.
I found a centipede.
That you did. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Where are we going?
We're going over to my room so I can take care of all your bits.
Okay.
as he leaves, what happens to the centipede?
It disappears the moment you step out that door.
Dang it.
He stops as he leaves.
Oh well.
And he keeps going.
Great. What do you imagine your room's gonna look like, Brock?
I feel like at this point he'd be pretty homesick, so he's gonna be thinking about the old Holy Forge.
Alright, well, you think about that, but there's a slight problem. The door's too small for Oscar to get through.
Right. Hmm. Hey, Oscar.
Hi.
You mind turning into something a wee bit smaller for a couple of minutes?
Sure.
He turns into a rat. And then Remy's right there beside him.
I'll pick them both up and let them into the room.
Smell is definitely pungent on both of them.
That's fine. And the forge would be pretty decently sized considering the crap they'd have to make there, so he should be fine.
Yeah.
That ain't Oscar. You're good to go.
He just kind of looks around. He looks back.
He looks what?
He looks back at Brock.
You're got the turn back into normal shape, bud.
He turns back.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I
Alright.
didn't see anywhere to go. I was wondering what.
Don't worry about it. Alright, I'm gonna start taking not so much apart, but I'm gonna start putting you back the way you should. Without changing nothing. Just put you back in the pristine shape. Work for you.
Okay.
Alright, roll me a 1d100, please. If you roll high, you do a perfect job. If you roll middle, you do an okay job. If you roll low, you do a very terrible job.
Oh shit. How do I forget?
It's /r space 1d100. And 83, you do a amazing job. Like there's nothing missing. You put him back together better than what you originally saw him as.
Oh, that one feel free, bud.
Whoa. Is this how it's supposed to be?
Aye.
This is weird.
He just kind of like moves all of his joints at once.
I'd imagine Oscar had been kind of creaky for a while, right?
You know, I can't remember the last time it was like this.
From the look of you, probably a couple millennia.
Yeah, whatever that means.
A long time, friend. A long time.
Just curious. That's got to give you some kind of benefit, right? Right?
That's a good question.
Because not being that, I don't want to say limber, but being able to move like that for a couple millennia. Throwing it out there.
No. And just because you asked, the bed that you currently sleep on, you feel a spike in your back.
Well, I think I asked anything. I was just saying, but okay.
You fool. You asked to sleep in the torture chamber. The bed is part of the torture chamber.
It's okay.
Joke's on you, he's into that shit.
Yeah, it's okay. Comes with the territory.
Yeah, no, other than he feels better, it does nothing for him really. He's in better shape. He looks better. He doesn't look like a giant monstrosity anymore.
You took a 1980s pickup truck and you redid the body.
Oh, so he's a handsome man now.
Yeah, and shiny. He's actually shiny.
We got a shiny in the group? Hell yeah.
Yep, don't make me. I will make you roll for blindness.
What's gonna meet now?
Here's a good question. Did I learn anything because I just took apart a demigod and put it back together again?
Staying
We
out of
can
this one.
definitely discuss something later on. Maybe you might be able to make something nice. We'll find out.
That hurts. Just throwing that out there.
Well, yeah, you got a spike in your ass.
Oh, I thought it was my back, but still, the principle. Ow.
Yeah, we'll talk about something a little bit later. I'll see what I can work up for you. Which you did. You literally took apart something that was technically a living being and put it back together like tenfold, brand new, good as new. So we'll figure it out. Right?
So he no longer stinks either, right?
Yeah, he no longer stinks. He's very shiny. Very light tends to reflect off him abnormally.
Okay. And for the rat, I'm just gonna clean him with soap. Because again,
It takes a
Holy
few
Forge.
scrubbings. It takes a few scrubbings, but you're eventually able to get the smell out of the rat.
Cool.
He doesn't like you very much now, though.
Yeah, I'll give him a little cheese.
So, Remy tries to climb back onto Oscar, and he can't. He keeps sliding off.
Oscar picks him up.
That's funny.
You're too shiny, buddy.
It's like all the vines and the moss and everything is gone. What are we gonna do?
Enjoy it.
For a paint job.
Right. While you're sitting there. Now, Oscar, are you going to bed now?
She's gonna ask the dwarf lady if she has any spare fabric and then go upstairs.
Oh no.
She smiles at you and says, very little, but I'm sure I can do away with some of my old clothes.
Nice.
She tosses you a few items. It's like dresses and what looks like very heavily repaired items.
Okay. She's gonna start to head upstairs and have Nell and Lee come with her once they're done eating.
Lee actually has her own room,
Oh,
so she is actually right next to your room. You guys walk up. She uses the key on her door, and as you're looking in, you see her room just turns into a gigantic monk citadel.
Cool.
So you watch her walk in and just kind of sit down in the middle in a monk stance and sleep.
all right then.
Alright. And you clearly now know that these rooms are very magical as you watch this thing turn into that as soon as the door opened. But with that, what do you wish your room to be?
I want it to look like whatever her homeland looked like. Like it basically was where she grew up at.
You walk in, you see a whole bunch of trees, you see little mushroom type houses. These are very familiar to you. You see your old best friend's house, you see your family's old house, you see several gardens planted around, you see the little flock of ladybug uh horses that you guys used to ride. You basically see your homeland. The only thing missing are the people within it.
Ah. Just look at She's gonna wander towards her parents' old house. Because I'm assuming since they were like king and queen, it's probably the biggest one.
Yep, it is the biggest. It is a red mushroom. It is the biggest one there. There are several lobes to this mushroom. You can clearly see that a lot more work has been put into this one mushroom than the rest. So yeah, you walk in and you find your old room. Along with your old journal that has all the hatred that you spewed into it while you lived there.
See, she doesn't remember most of while she lived there, so she's gonna start reading that. But first, she's gonna help Nell get cleaned up and get her like tucked into bed and ready for sleep.
Alright, she goes along with it, she lays down and falls right to sleep. Alright, as you're reading this book, Asuka, you find out that you were meant to wed another fairy from a different mushroom grove. That you disdained being forced into marrying this person, so you find out you were actually married. And you also find out that was one of the reasons why you ran away. You find out that your mother and father, your father was the one that was the pushy one. Your mother just loved you for you. So she was the caring, nurturing one. Your father was the demanding, you must, you must. You found out that you had tried to do a trade with one of the outrounding areas, and this could possibly be the reason why your village is no more. As you said, you thought they were bandits.
Well, she's just gonna kind of sit there with that information and eventually go to sleep, cuddled up next to Nell.
Alright. Well, what is Oscar doing as he is now finished in Brock's room?
He's going to just head back to his room, get some rest. Get a long
Alright.
rest.
So you're going to turn into an animal as you are still too big for the store.
Okay, in that case, he would have needed to at least spend 30 minutes in Brock's room to short rest so that he could get some wild shape charges back to be able to do that.
Well, it would have taken more than 30 minutes for him to repair you, so.
Okay, that's fair then. So yeah, he'll expend one to leave and then head to his room and rest.
Alright, you head to your room. You are now having all kinds of bugs crawling all over you while you are sitting there resting.
Let me just check what I'm rolling for this.
Alright. Brock, what are you doing as well?
Probably just blueprinting and probably crying a little on the inside.
Before I rest, could I spend all my remaining spell slots and cast Goodberry a shitload of times?
Okay.
So I got. I'll just go ahead and do this math and add it into my inventory while other things are going on, so I don't take up our time.
Alright. Well, it takes you a little while, Brock. You're sitting there looking at blueprints. We'll discuss later. I'll end up making up a list of items you can possibly make. One of them might possibly be some sort of actual pistol type weapon, so we'll see. But I'll do a roll for it, let you know which one you're able to do. But for now, everyone is able to sleep. You get a decent night's rest. You wake up to a tray of food sitting in each one of your rooms. This tray of food, for Asuka, it's, bread like pancakes, it's like an oatmeal type food. You see bananas, apples, oranges, and everything in a bowl. You see what looks like a steak on a plate for your lizard. You basically see an entree of food in front of you. Now, Mexter, you wake up and you
Yeah.
smell the smell of raw meat. It's not super raw, but it's raw enough to where it's still got a little bit of blood.
Little seared. Gotcha. Mm.
Alright, and then Brock, you wake up, you smell porridge, you smell, potatoes, like almost like seared over a fire potatoes. You smell an amazing sweet ale for you. And Oscar, you wake up to a little tray platter for your mousey.
Nice.
So whenever you guys actually decide to wake up and eat, your food is sitting there waiting for you.
I'll be right back. I'm going to drink cool quick.
And she
Small
spared,
food.
yeah, she spared no expense. Like she fully cooked you guys a meal worth, basically a meal for a king is what you guys got.
Like
Well, I'm gonna grab mine and bring it over onto the bed while I'm laying there and just munch out.
on my end, I'm gonna get up and eat while I'm working on a couple of infusions. One of which I have a question for you.
Go for it.
For enhanced arcane focus, can I put that on top of my firearm? Because the firearm part just like engravings, whereas the focus is an actual enchantment.
I would have to read both of them because it should say whether it can overlap. So I'm gonna open up your sheet real quick. Because remember, I'm DM, I can actually open your sheet and you don't have to do anything.
Oh,
Yeah, I can spy on you.
scary.
Player chart. Find rock. Alright, go go. I see you moving.
Oh
Alright.
shit! Sorry.
Just where I'd be at, where you got it written down.
So right here is the enhanced arcane focus, but what it does is I can put it under there for you. That way it's easier to see. Because that's the arcane focus. And the firearm is on the core.
Yeah, from what I'm reading, you should be able to.
Do both?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll put that infusion on that. So I've enhanced my plate and my bloody firearm.
Bloody?
Sounds good.
Nice.
And I'm back.
Welcome back, Oscar.
Thank you.
Would that just be another global damage modifier?
Just write down to keep track of it if you need to.
Plus one.
But that being said, Oscar, do you notice the little plate of food for Remy?
Yeah. Oscar notices everything.
Yeah, you would have noticed that the dwarf lady carried a tray of food in and set it down in front of you.
I will present it to Remy.
Remy goes to town on it. He's enjoying every bit of this.
I feel like he's like Remy would be the type of person to enjoy it slowly and savor it.
Oh, stop. That's good though.
On some of it, there's some of it, the moment he takes a bite of it, it is gone. Like, he devours it. It's something he's never tried before, and it amazes him how good it is. But with that, Oscar, you start smelling the food. I don't know if you actually wake up to it, but Nellie definitely woke up to it. And you hear Nellie eating. And so does Cedric. Cedric is like head first into this bowl of fruit.
She's gonna wake up and kind of sit with Nellie and munch on the pancakes.
Alright. Yeah, these are actually pretty good. You've never actually had this sort of pancake before, but you can definitely taste a hint of fruit in each one of the pancakes.
Once she's done eating, she's gonna kind of mess with the fabric and try to make Nellie a dress or something to wear. Because I'm assuming
Alright.
she's still wandering around in the like oversized shirt.
Oh yeah. Alright, roll me a 1d100. Actually, we'll do mixture, high or low.
Well, I'll just stick with my roots with high.
Alright, if you roll high, you make a perfect outfit for her. If you roll low, you do a terrible job. You just made her the prettiest little dress out of these random bits of fabric that she is so proud of it. She sticks it right on and parades it around. She is very proud of this little outfit you made her.
Do I have little scraps that I can like braid into her hair?
I mean, you have bits and pieces where you are sizing it perfectly, but yeah, you got a few.
I just want little strips that'll kind of match it so that she can braid it into her braids.
Adorable.
Alright. You see a very adorable looking elf standing in front of you. Well, she's more of a halfling elf, but you definitely can tell that she's got elf in her. Like she's like half and half. She's a quote unquote mutt.
She's my baby.
She's a half halfling, half elf.
Yep. She's
That's
a very
math.
weird combo.
She's a health, if you will.
So how big is she going to get?
Could be bigger than you, could stay the size that she is. It all depends
Nice.
on which one she got more of.
We're just gonna have to find out as she gets older.
You've definitely seen that she has not grown any since she has been with you. So,
Still slightly bigger than Asuka.
slightly, but not much. But with that being said, each of you, as you finish up your wonderful meal, which, by the way, was cooked with love, you find a letter, and it is the dwarf thanking you guys for attempting to go and find the warriors. That she can't wait till you guys get back. She's going to spoil you guys with more food. That she appreciates each one of you and cares a lot for you. And that in the little bag that is in front of each one of your trays is a small, like, portable meal that she's made for you on the road.
Oh
Did
my.
we just get adopted?
Possibly. And, it all depends on if you guys can find the warriors.
We're gonna fuck this up.
Now we got this.
If Mexer's just adamant on you guys doing it, yep, you guys are definitely gonna fuck it up.
Fuck. I ain't gonna say anything next time.
But yeah, like you can definitely tell that this little dwarf lady cares very deeply for you guys. So she wanted to make sure you guys had full bellies when you left and full bellies while you're on the road.
Mm.
Alright, so we've got about maybe 20-ish minutes. Do we want to continue? At least get out on the road, or do we want to stop here and then get on the road when we come back this upcoming Saturday?
Asuka's at least gonna pick up her scrolls.
Alright, so you head to the shop. You see a very eager little kobold come out. He hands you 3 scrolls and says, I was up all night doing this for you. Here you go, here you go.
She takes them from him and stuffs them in her bag.
Thank you. I will make sure I have the rest for you when you come back. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
She just kind of nods and wanders off.
Even though, yeah, he kind of noticed that you didn't say anything back to him. You hear him say, "That's a kind lady. I like that lady."
She just completely ignores him and he's like, "You're nice."
Kind of makes you show and kind of lets you see his mentality.
That lizard's gonna give me diabetes.
He just loves everybody. What do you mean?
So he's a puppy.
Kinda. He's very good at what he does, which is the only reason why the Merchant Guild kept him around.
Also, you've seen bigger dogs.
True.
But yeah, I mean,
I'd
is there anything else you want to do before we end this today?
Well, I'm saying I'd be down for us to like get ready and just like start to head out and call it. So as soon as we pick up, we're just going.
Same,
Okay.
actually.
Alright.
Oscar?
Well, you guys have to explain what you're doing when you're coming out the rooms, because where are you convening at? What are you guys doing in the meantime? Like,
Okay. I was
give
gonna
me some
say,
roleplay.
so Maxter brings the food back onto the bed while he eats, and then sees the note and everything, and then the to-go box, and then was touched by the generosity. So he'll get up, put his clothes on, and then go downstairs and just kind of like wait for everybody. Sit down at the table.
Brock's gonna head down and then sit right in front of wherever Olga's at and start asking questions about her husband. Look, get like a whole description. That way he can later make sure that one doesn't die.
Alright, well, you ask Olga that. She tells you he's got a extremely long beard, He is a dwarf, just like you and I. He has a darker complexion. You can definitely tell he's been in some scraps, as part of his left hand is charred from a past fight he was in. He got burnt very badly. He basically has very rosy red cheeks. He has a very messy head of hair that she has often told him to try and comb. So think of Hagrid-like hair, is basically what his hair looks like. He has a special shield that he always carries with him, and it has their family crest on it. It has an eagle with a snake that kind of slithers in between the eagle and the rest of the shield. If you find that, you'll probably find him. He will not let that thing go. And what is Oscar doing? Because Oscar went out to go get the scrolls. Are you walking back in, or are you gonna wait outside, or what you doing?
She's gonna wander back in.
Alright, you see both Brock and Mexter are downstairs. Neither one of them are sitting next to each other. Brock is sitting at the bar in front of Olga, and Mexter is sitting at a random table in the back. And Oscar is nowhere to be found yet.
She's gonna go sit with Brock.
Like, hi, Oscar. Bye. Okay.
Lee comes slumping down the stairs. She runs up to Oscar and says, "Look, mommy, they gave me this little thing of food. Do you see it? It's my favorite stuff."
It's got your favorite stuff in it?
Yeah, look. She is like, even though she doesn't show emotions very well, you can definitely tell that she's excited about this. This is food that she has not had since she was in her homeland. So she is very, very excited that she got her homeland type food. But she looks around and goes, "Where's the big guy? Where's Oscar?"
I think he's still in his room. You wanna go check on him real quick?
Okay. She skips off. Alright. Oscar, you hear a knock on your door.
Come in.
And he's also on his way.
The door creaks open. You see a little one come skipping in, and she runs up to you, Oscar, and she goes, "Guess what, Oscar?"
What? My room is awesome.
"Well, it is. This is very serene. I like it. I can meditate here. But anyway, they made me my favorite food. I haven't had this since I left my homeland.
That's awesome.
I like it here."
I do too. You know, this is my homeland.
"It is? That's so
Well,
cool."
not really. I guess it's kind of like a magical room or something. But yeah,
"Whoa. Hey, there's bugs here. Are these real?"
no, I tried to take them out, but they disappeared.
"Oh. Don't worry, I still got that staff."
Cool.
We could summon all kinds of bugs and see if we could scare Mexter.
I can make them really big too.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's scare Mexter with them.
Okay, you just let me know and then I'll do it, okay?
Okay, you're awesome. We're all downstairs. I think they're waiting on you.
Okay, I'll come with you.
Don't forget Remy's little to-go box.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Okay, good. Hi, cat. What do you want? You're being needy. The cat's being needy. Yes. But yeah, you basically see a very happy Lee skipping down the stairs and a very shiny Oscar coming downstairs as well. Hey guys, look how shiny Oscar is.
Oh, wow. Had a good lube job. Oh, yeah. Good job, Brock. I knew you had it in you.
Call it a lewd job one more time, and I'm going to bury you.
Sorry. When you applied the lubrication, you did a very, very good job.
Like,
It felt weird in the moment, but now it feels great.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes, man. I just nod.
You just kind of see Lee look to Brock and then look over at Max and then look up at Oscar. What's a lube job?
Don't just
It's when you apply lubrication to something that needs it. Pretty simple. What?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Well, Oscar was squeaky. We got oil, which is, the lubrication for his joints, and you just applied it.
not in front of the kids.
Oh. At least it felt good, right?
Not in front of the kids.
I meant to learn. Oh, wait, I don't know that.
Well, Oscar did say it felt funny and then it felt good. So
See?
obviously it did feel good.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Just think of it as like exercise for you and your joints.
Oh,
See? See? I just like wink at Brock.
I'm going to leave you dead next time.
Better not.
Better yet, I'll leave you to the elf.
Tempting, huh?
Alright, are we ready to go, guys? I'm very excited. I got this nice little box with my favorite food in it. I'm ready for the world now.
I'm gonna hold mine up. Like, oh yeah, you too? Oh yeah.
Wait. So where are we going again?
We're we're doing the thing, right?
We're
Oh.
saving the warriors.
I am okay, no.
Hmm. Did you not get the note? The letter?
What letter?
Oh, did anybody else get a letter with their food?
I
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a letter. I can't read it. I got a letter.
Yeah. It was thanking us about us going to save the warriors. And one of
never
them.
told us where.
Actually, they did tell you where.
Yeah.
The
No, the letter didn't.
observatory.
Oh, the letter did? Oh shit.
No, the lady had told you, Amelia told you
Mhm.
guys that you guys were going to the observatory.
Mm.
Yeah, I just wanted to give him extra shit because the letter didn't.
Yeah, the
Nah.
letter didn't say it.
It was just telling us what to do, what we were doing. Thanking us for. So yeah, I guess we should start heading out to the observatory.
Aye.
And that she also told you that it's gonna be about a day's walk, so you guys have some time to kill in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. So you guys start to head out. We will stop it there as it is now 2:53, so right on time as we normally stop it. There is a session next week. See. There will be one on the 16th. There will not be one on the 23rd, though, 'cause that's right before Christmas, and you know,
Oh yeah, fair.
yeah.
Well, the next
Seems
one's
how
New
my
Year's.
son's birthday is on the 24th, so he's probably gonna want to call me.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So, 16th there will be one. The 23rd there will not be one, just because it's Christmas
Christmas Eve.
weekend.
Yeah.
But
Fair
yeah,
enough.
there will be a lot happening next session. And
Mhm.
just a reminder, your
Mhm.
choices matter.
Mm.
So this is another time where if you make the wrong choice, it could either be deadly or stupid. Could
Oh.
also be
Oh,
good.
dead bodies.
So keep that in mind. Your choices matter. All right. See you guys next week. You guys did good.
Oh yeah. It was fun.
Y'all on the flip side.
Yeah. Till next time. Take it easy, everybody.